Welcome to Spiritual Awakening family. Beloved Masters, humanity is in a cosmic moment of opportunity. The violet flame of transformation and purification, through the radiance of beloved Archangel Zadkiel and Lady Amethyst, under the direction of Street Germain along with his twin flame, Lady Portia, Goddess of Justice, is being showered down upon the earth and humanity to assist in these unprecedented times of ascension, evolution. The purifying vibrational patterns of the violet flame will greatly increase in strength over the coming years as more and more advanced souls learn how to harness and project its magical, transformative properties. The seventh ray of ceremonial order, freedom, redemption, purification, ritual and organization will be the overlighting ray for these next 2000 years as the Earth spiraled to a closer orbit in relation to the Sun of this solar system. The first ray of divine will, power, purpose will be the second most important, active ray for the next cycle of 2000 years. The violet flame of the seventh ray will accelerate the transformation process by returning discordant vibrational patterns to neutral light substance so that, through your loving, conscious intention, you can return to balance and harmony within your physical, emotional, mental and etheric bodies. Once this is accomplished, you will more easily become true co-creators of beauty, abundance, joy and peaceful coexistence on Earth. You are to seek personal ascension, however, you must also assist your brothers and sisters and the Earth to evolve and ascend as well. The blessed Jesus was the director of the last 2000-year cycle as Archangel Uriel and the grace overlighted the Earth with the qualities and attributes of the sixth ray, mercy, grace and forgiveness. This is also the ray of peace, tranquility and devotional worship, and it is the ray that the beloved Yeshua, Jesus anchored on earth by incarnating in the physical vessel in preparation for the ascension of humanity and the earth. His beautiful, loving overlighting essence is ever present to assist humanity in these times of great change. He is, as we are, here to assist you on this journey toward wholeness, holiness, for ascension into the light and the return to a high level of God consciousness is the ultimate goal of every human being whether she is aware of it or not. At the turn of the 20th century a divine dispensation was declared, and the Chuan of the seventh ray, Street Germain, was allowed to bring forth the mystery teachings of the seventh ray, violet flame. Before that time, just as with the advanced teachings we are now bringing forth unto the masses, the knowledge of the violet flame and its divine alchemical properties was reserved for the ascended masters and their chosen disciples. Advanced souls called chelas were recruited and the IAM teachings were conveyed to qualified teachers. Invocations, decrees were taught to the students who expressed an interest, and for several years the number of devotees grew. However, they could not keep up the momentum, and interest in decreeing gradually waned until it faded completely from the consciousness of all but a few of the faithful. What was called decreeing in the past is now called affirmations. However, the results are more dramatic, for you have been given even more advanced sacred wisdom teachings. When you have the ability to draw forth, magnetize to you, the adamantine particles of creatorness, of which the violet flame is a component, you have at your disposal the full spectrum of the light components of manifestation. When you bring forth a powerful thought form via affirmations and breathe, radiate that thought out into the world of form, you magnetize to you the elements needed to manifest that thought form in its material expression. The violet flame will also accelerate the vibrational frequencies of the components of any discordant patterns of thought so that they can be dislodged and purified by the sacred flame. Faith, perseverance and forgiveness of yourself and others are an important part of the accelerated transformational process. Beloveds, you will be performing a great service if you will make it a practice to consciously see this blessed energy blazing up from beneath your feet around you, and then radiating out in an ever-widening circle, as you join other dedicated souls in help lift the consciousness of humanity back into the frequencies of love, light. As you draw forth and radiate the divine essence of the Creator, you will help spread this wondrous transforming light, which will facilitate in the healing of the earth and humanity. If you have been following our teachings for some time, you are aware that before you began your journey out into the universe, you were given a divine mission. That mission included an assortment of tasks or lesser missions, and you were also offered many other opportunities as your expertise in manifestation increased and you became accustomed to the great diversity in form and expression. As starseed, those of you who answered the clarion call, which ultimately placed you in a physical body on Earth at this time, were taken to a star system in a galaxy that is composed of pure amethyst crystalline energy of the violet flame. There in the celestial Amethyst Hall, and from the Amethyst Throne, Archangel Zadkiel and Lady Amethyst accepted your vow to become a keeper of the violet flame. A seed atom, which contains the vibrational frequencies of the violet flame, was placed within your sacred heart. The violet flame contains the vibrational patterns of the love and compassion of our Mother God, as well as the frequencies of forgiveness and transformation. It also contains adamantine particles of love, light, which are offered as a gift, a divine dispensation. However, they must be activated by the frequencies of a loving, compassionate heart. As this seed atom is activated, the facet of your diamond core God cell that carries the vibrational patterns of the violet flame will blaze forth into your auric field and will enhance the activation of your ascending Merkava vehicle of light. As a keeper of the violet flame, also to actively send forth the gift of the violet flame to those you are led to assist, as well as out into the world at large. The Merkava vehicle of light and the violet flame are instrumental in the process of ascension. The violet flame removes discordant vibrational patterns so that your Merkava vehicle of light can more quickly expand and grow in radiance. As I have explained during some of the visits to this sacred site in the past, when humanity first inhabited the earth, Lake Tahoe was not filled with water. It was an inverted pyramid with a gigantic quartz crystal cluster at the bottom. This inverted pyramid is overlighted by the vibrational frequencies of our Mother God and is a receiver of love, light energy. Some of the spires of this exquisite cluster extended several hundred feet into the air, for they were programmed to be receivers of information from the higher realms. Mount Shasta is overlighted by the masculine attributes of our Father God, and is a conveyor of information and energy from the earth back into the realms of light. There was a wondrous crystal cave at the north end of the inverted pyramid, and within this cave was placed two enormous amethyst cluster. In the center of this beautiful cluster was a fountain containing one of the most magnificent violet flames on earth. Many starseeds, old souls, who came to Earth during the early times of inhabitation were guardians of the Temple of the Violet Flame. The crystal cluster is still there, as is the amethyst cluster, while the violet flame is encased in a protective sphere of God light. There is also a larger protective sphere around the great crystal cluster as well as over the entrance to the cave, and all are buried beneath many feet of silt and rock. Beloveds, the time has come to divulge more of the complex design of the universe so that you will better understand the magnificence of your home among the stars. No, you do not have one specific home location, for you are a citizen of the universe. You, the starseed, have helped to create many wondrous planets and galaxies, and that is why you have been given such an important part to play in the future expansion of this universe. You have often heard the sayings, as above, so below, and the microcosm is representative of the macrocosm. We have spoken before about the new golden galaxy that is in the formative stages. However, we have not elaborated on the galaxies of the rays and their function in this universe. A galaxy was created specifically for each of the 12 rays of God consciousness, And, although the frequencies and colors of the other 11 rays are also represented within each galactic structure, the colors and frequencies of each galaxy are predominantly those of the ray it represents. The galaxy of the seventh ray is composed primarily of amethyst crystals, from the deepest purple to the palest violet. It is the home base of Archangel Zadkiel and Archangel Lady Amethyst, and from their amethyst throne within the great celestial amethyst hall they send forth their great rays of refracted creator light to the multitude of great central suns throughout the universe. These galaxies are the chakra system for the universe and contain a high concentration of the vibrational frequencies which each ray represents. These galaxies could be called universal storehouses of divine creator light. When it is time for a particular ray to take a predominant role in a particular quadrant of the universe, our Father, Mother God radiates a greater amount of that ray's galactic center so that the archangels of that ray can radiate more of the attributes, qualities and virtues of God consciousness to the designated galaxies, solar systems, planets and to you and all sentient beings. Beloveds, we know some of the concepts we relay to you can be very confusing. However, as you expand in consciousness and wisdom, your sacred mind will open the wellspring of knowledge you have in reserve, and you will remember and understand. I am with you always. I am Archangel Michael. I hope you like the video. Welcome to your channel. Don't forget to check out the other